Welcome back to the channel, guys, for a brand new video. And again, we are back for another season preview. Today, we are going to be looking at Port Vale, the Valiants, as they look to take part in the 2024-2025 League 2 season. There's not many teams left in this season preview series to sort of look at ahead of the new season. We have nearly completed it. And then once I've completed this series, which will end with Walsall, I'm not too sure what day off the top of my head, but when we do end with Walsall, I will be putting my League 2 table prediction video out, so you guys can obviously see my predictions in full. Anyway, let's get on to the team from Stoke-on-Trent. Last season, Port Vale finished 23rd in League 1, just above Carlisle United, which obviously relegated them to League 2, sorry. In terms of the FA Cup, they got knocked out in the second round of the FA Cup, but the Carabao Cup, they made it all the way to the quarterfinals before getting knocked out by Middlesbrough, who nearly knocked out Chelsea in the semi-finals of the Carabao Cup. So a great run in the Carabao Cup for Port Vale. Did that derail their League 1 season? I'm not too sure. Out early in the FA Cup as well. But yeah, that is last season. A horrible season in the league. A very, very good Carabao Cup run. Let's have a look how they are faring for next season. So then, looking at the ins from Port Vale, Jayden Stockley and Ben Hennigan have come in from Fleetwood Town. Ben Amos has come in from Wigan. Ryan Crosdale has come in from Stockport. Ronan Curtis has come in from AFC Wimbledon. Connor Hall from Colchester. Sam Hart from Sutton. Laurent Tolage from Aldershot. George Byers from Sheffield Wednesday, and Ruari Payton from Queen's Park. Now, I'm looking at these signings, I'm thinking, wow, Jayden Stockley, bagsman, Ben Amos, great goalkeeper for this league, Ryan Crosdale, very good player, Ronan Curtis, the GAs that he can produce are ridiculous, Sam Hart and Ben Hennigan at the back, George Byers, has have insane Championship League 1 exposure. I just look at these signings and they scream... They scream ambition. They scream wanting to get out of this league, wanting to get back into League 1. And the signings are showing that. Stockley is a bagsman. Stockley will bag goals for Port Vale this season. Ben Amos will hopefully try and keep them out with like Sam Hart and Ben Hennigan as well. George Byers will obviously have that solidity in midfield, and they're going to probably hope that Ronan Curtis can produce some of the magic that he has done over the years with his time at obviously Wimbledon and other teams going over his Football League career. In terms of the outs, Lewis Cass has gone to Grimsby, Uche Ikpeazu has gone to St Johnstone, James Wilson has gone to Northampton, Ryan Loft has gone to Cambridge, and Alex Iacovitti has gone to St Mirren, with Jason Lutfiler and Gavin Massey yet to find a club upon the expiration of their contract at Vale Park. Now, again, as I mentioned in the incomings, there are some very, very big losses in the outgoings, if I'm brutally honest. I think Lewis Cass is a big one. Ryan Loft as well. Ryan Loft staying in League 1. James Wilson staying in League 1 with Northampton. I just think that, so Cass has gone to Grimsby. Uche Ikpeazu has gone to St Johnstone. James Wilson, Northampton. Ryan Loft, Cambridge. Alex Iacovitti, St Mirren, and then obviously Jason Lutwiler and Gavin Massey have been released. But the main one for me is James Wilson. James Wilson can bag goals in League 1, League 2. He's decided to leave Port Vale and go to Northampton, who are in League 1, to stay in League 1. I think League 1 is probably James Wilson's cap. I don't think he's much better than that, but there are some big, big misses in there. Lewis Cass as well is a big miss. He's staying in the league and signing for Grimsby, but... yeah, there are some big misses in there. In terms of the key players, then the penultimate part of the video, I've actually gone for two new signings and someone that was there last season. The two new signings I've gone with is Ben Hennigan and Ronan Curtis. Now, Hennigan, part of a Fleetwood team last year, they got relegated from League 1 as well. But definitely League 1 quality in my eyes. I think he's a very good centre-back, controlling, commanding, and he's decent with his feet. Ronan Curtis, no one really has to say much about Ronan Curtis. His drive, his willingness, his expressive attacking mentality is so good, and I think Port Vale will use that to their advantage. And then the player that I've gone that was there last season is Ethan Chisler. I think Ethan Chisler is going to be a very good player in this league. Probably one of the best players, pound for pound, quality for quality in this division, and I've gone for him to make up the third name on the list. And then the last part is expectation. What should Port Vale's expectation be? Now, they got relegated last season, and they've arguably improved their team from the team that they had in League One last season. I've gone playoffs. I've gone playoffs as the expectation. Could they get higher? Absolutely. Could they get lower? Absolutely. I just think the expectation should be to try and get those playoff places. But if you have enjoyed this video, please make sure to smash it a like. As always, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Let me know your thoughts down below about Port Vale and what do you think ahead of the Valiants season going into League 2 2024-2025. That's been me. That's another season preview, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.